Hello everyone, CD Racing here, and welcome back to episode 4 of our traditional rally career mode here in Dirt Rally 2. Last time out, despite a couple rocky starts to our career, Argentina went very well for us, damn near a flawless rally weekend. Ended up getting the W. We are now 3 for 3, and going into this current rally weekend, if you didn't catch the end of the episode, one could say I was not very optimistic going into Sweden. So far, first place in Finland, first place in Scotland, first place in Argentina. Next up is Sweden. And the reason I say it like that is because I hate snow rallies. Some of you will say skill issue. I'll say correct. So, as y'all saw, going into this weekend, optimism was the exact opposite of what I was feeling. I was fairly confident that we were just going to absolutely send it into a tree very first stage. For y'all that don't know, from me saying y'all all the time, I am from Texas, and the 2 times in my lifetime that it has snowed here, people have died, and that is not an exaggeration. We don't handle it well, but we're hoping we can get through this entire rally, maybe even win the damn thing. Let's see. Not going to do any upgrades, not going to do any repairs, but we are going to load into Värmland, Sweden, home of the IKEA furniture. Let's hope we don't have to put the car back together. And the first stage coming up here, 7 miles. Really throwing us a long one right off the rip here. Loading into the Winter Wonderland, we're going to take a quick look at the tire situation because unlike other places, we only get one option. You only get the snow tires here. Now, this is just me turning the visual calls back on for this particular series. I was actually recording one of my no commentary videos before this run, so I wanted to turn visual calls back on. Since I dilute the audio in the background, I wanted y'all to still be able to tell what's going on. And now, we're not even going to look over the rally. We're just going to go ahead and load into it. Just kidding. We're not going to do that. As always, let's look over the rally. 6.7 miles into 4.52 miles into 7.44 miles into 3.23 miles. So, a little bit of mixed match. Some of these stages are lengths we're used to, but the 7-milers are definitely a big change. Not much elevation here. I think the biggest one is 387 feet throughout the entire stage. Wow, I fumbled that one. But let's go ahead and load into the first one. Give myself a chance to think, and as always for the first round, it's going to be raw commentary, and I hope y'all enjoy sending it in a Winter Wonderland. I'll see you at the end of it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 50, 6 right long over crest, tightens, keep right over 70, over bumps, 6 left, extra long over jumps and bumps, 70, 6 right, into 6 left, opens extra long over bumps, keep in, into 6 right of a jump, into 6 left of a bump, tightens over crest, 60, bumps, caution 40, 3 right tightens, 100, 6 left, 70 over crest, 6 right tightens, 4 over crest, and 3 left long, into 3 right, opens 100, flat left over crest 50, 3 left tightens, into 6 right, very long, tightens 4, 30, turn 5 right, into 5 left, extra long, 200, keep middle of a big jump, 100, 6 right long, into 6 left long tightens, to keep middle of a jump, into 6 left long, tightens, into 6 right long, opens middle of a crest, 30, 3 left, 3 right long, into 6 left, 50, turn 4 right, opens 70, 4 right of a jump, 60, 5 left of a crest, 100, early 5 left of a crest, and 6 right of a jump maybe, 80, 6 right, 80, 6 right, into 6 left long, to keep right of a 60, turn 3 left past junction, 60, 6 right of a jump, opens 40, keep middle of a crest, into 6 right, 80, 6 left of a crest long, to keep right of a 150, keep left of a crest, 80, 5 left long of a crest, 100. Bump and 4 left, very long, opens of a bridge, tightens 3, into slow, 3 right long, tightens 2, into 5 left tightens, into 6 right long, tightens of a crest, into 3 left, into 6 right, extra long of a crest, into 6 left, tightens 3 of a crest, very long. .100, 6 right, tightens of a crest, into 6 left of a bumps, to keep right of a 150 of a bumps, caution, 3 left of a crest, opens 100, 6 right, 100, keep right of a small crest, 70, 4 left, keep in of a dip, crest, 80, 5 right long, tightens, into 5 left, opens of a crest, 60, 6 right, keep left over 150, 6 right, very long, into flat left, opens 160, 6 right of a crest, keep left of a 60, 6 right of a crest, to keep right of a jump, into 6 left, 6 right, 6 left, 6 right of a crest, 6 left of a crest, low 80, 4 left, very long, past junction, caution 60, turn 2 left long, tightens 1, 100, flat crest jump, 130, 6 right, 120, 6 left, 6 right of a bridge, opens extra, extra long, 200, uphill of a bumps, keep middle of a flat crest, 60, 6 left of a crest, 200, caution, 4 right of a crest, jump, long opens, keep middle of a 150, to keep middle of a crest, 50, tight 4 left, 100 of a bumps, 5 right, very long, tightens, into 6 left of a jumps, opens, into 6 right, opens 100, 5 right, 120, uphill, keep right, into 6 left, 30 of a crest, 4 left of a crest, into caution, 6 right and 6 left, tightens 4 of a crest, into turn late, 1 right, opens 40, 4 left, 80, keep middle of a crest, into 6 left, 70, keep right into 6 left of a bump, 80, 6 left, caution, keep right of a 60, early 5 left of a crest, 80, caution, turn 4 right of a crest, sudden 3 left tightens, opens 60 of a crest, into 3 right long, opens 6, 40, turn 4 left, very long, opens 50, 4 left, very long tightens, into 4 right long tightens, opens long of a finish, 80 to stop. Well done.
All right, so first stage done, and your eyes do not deceive you. That is a 53-second victory. It would appear that our fear of the snow was greatly over-exaggerated.
We might have won that stage.
We might not have just completely destroyed that stage. He's being humble for sure. But all jokes aside, a fantastic first showing from us. Of course, J. King right behind us, still 53 seconds behind, and only 7th place overall out of all the cars this weekend. So we are really flying here at this difficulty. Of course, stage notes, minor body damage, minor brake wear, because if you noticed, this is kind of a hybrid between Finland and Argentina. High-speed sweeping corners like Finland, but you have barriers on the side of you at all times, much like Argentina. But these snowbanks can be a little forgiving if you don't send it into them. In fact, most times they won't even slow you down.
Starts 3 left. Good luck.
All right, so loading into the second one, we're going to bring back the commentary. Going into our second run here. The key here is to listen for early calls, because you'll see a lot of blind corners over crest throughout this entire rally. Of course, sending it off the line, 3 left into slow, 3 right long, tightens 2, which is why we got that slow call. You see midway through the corner, it is going to tighten up. Didn't listen to it as well as I should have, lost a bit of speed. And now 6 right long, tightens over crest. Again, you're going to hear a lot of crest, a lot of direction changes over these crests. And look at this, over the crest, slow down into a 3 left. Kind of nailed that one right there. Try to keep it out of the snowbanks at all times. And now you're going to see a lot of this. Speed it up a little bit, get to your 6 lefts or 6 rights, and then slow it down once again for your 3 left. And then again, track opens up 100 into 6 right, tightens over crest, to 6 left over bumps. A lot of direction changes, a lot of crests. Definitely going to be the name of the game here. And look at this section right here. Right 150 over bump, just a lot of speed. And once again, right over this over crest, slow it down for a 3 left. You heard that caution call. And then open it up into 100 into 6 right. Now it's finding this balance in your speed and your change in speeds to where you can really start making some time here. Listen to the calls, know when you need to send it, know when you need to slow it down. Right there, I heard the 4 right, the 4 left, turn it in early, and just like that, we maintained so much momentum, especially in this slow car. And again, these high numbers, these not as tight corners, we had consecutive 5s into a 6 over 150, into 6 right, very long. It's a flat left, which means it's barely a corner. And look at this, there's a 6 right, there's a 150, and there's that slight little kink in the road. Don't even really want to call it a corner. And we are maxed out in 4th gear right here, sending it. We're still getting the 6 rights over 50s, 6 right over crest, and then 6 right in a jump. Let's see how much air we catch here. Yes, quite a bit. And right there, when you get to into the snowbanks, they do bite back. You got to keep it out of them. Definitely got a little bit more minor body damage right there, but not a huge impact. And just a massive high-speed section right here. 4 left, very long calling, so I am going to tap the brakes. I know I've got to slow it down. And just like that, we've made the corner. Caution, 2 left, tightens 1. Really get on the brakes here. Go down onto 1st gear. Make sure we get this first. And understeer quite a bit in the snow, especially these front-wheel drive cars. So we end up making the corner and floor it into crest over 130. And look at this, right back into the high-speed sections. Finding the balance here is always going to be the key. 6 right into 120. You are foot to the floor. 6 left, 6 right over bridge. Watch for posts whenever you hear those bridge calls, because they are going to come up quick. You don't want to hit those guardrails. And already we are up 9 seconds. Hill over bumps, we're going to keep it planted over this entire high-speed uphill section right here. This would be a lot faster in a car that made more horsepower than my daily Civic. But again, in the high-speed sections, foot to the floor for a huge portion of this stage. Caution 4 right over jump, so you're going to want to tap the brake and make sure that you angle yourself before you take off, so that when you're flying through the air, you land in the direction you need to be going. Doing things like that helps you keep your speed up and not have to, send it off the road, because you adjust your wheels on landing. Really unsettles the car. But again, still in this high-speed sections here. 5 right tightens into 6 left over jump. You're going to see a very small tight at the end of that 5 right into the 6 left over jump. Opens 100, and look at this, still very high speed. This may be a snow rally, but my lord, the speed on some of these stages is insane. You have to just kind of mentally ignore the snowbanks on the side, or they will kind of freak you out more than you should. Stick to the stage, listen to the calls, you'll be alright. You shouldn't hit them anyways, right? That's not the goal. We're not playing bowling with the bumpers on here. We want to avoid them. And again, slowing it down. At the end of these high-speed sections, it's a 1 right, opens 40. Opens means at the end of the corner here, it's going to open up just like that. It's not a 1 right throughout. Tried to adjust for it, but understeered due to keeping too much speed through that corner. And again, back up to high speed, 6 left 70 into 6 left over 8 bump into 80. Just again, foot to the floor for a massive portion of this stage. Left and right, and left again. Left, early 5 left means turn the car in early so you make the corner just like that. Make sure that you get it in early. When you get those early calls down, you maintain so much speed over those blind corners. It's a little scary at first, but once you get used to it, you carry so much momentum into 3 right long, opens into 6 right. So look at that, starts sharp, opens up into something that's barely a corner, to 4 left very long. Basically keep decent amount of speed, just watch your exit here. We see the track open up, and now we're going to shift into 4th and flow it. 4 left very long tightens, tap the brakes down into 3rd gear, watch for that tightens, keep it on the inside, switch it back for the 4 right, and just like that, we have kept our momentum into the finish as we go over it right here, and that is another fairly quick stage from us. Only won that one by 18 seconds, so not as dominant as it could have been. We had quite a few understeer moments going from those high speed to low speed sectors, but like I said, once you get used to them, you can really unlock your potential here and just absolutely haul through these winter forests. Looks cool to do. And let's go ahead and take a look at the results. Jay King in 3rd. I know y'all saw that. It's the beginning of the end for that guy, apparently. We finished 20 overall out of all the cars here. Again, a solid result, but I think we could do better. I'm not going to lie. I felt my potential. Jay King still in 2nd place with about 45-second gap to us at the moment. And we're going to load into the 3rd stage here and see if we can keep the momentum rolling, because this one is another long one. You will not catch me trying to pronounce the name of the stage, but it is 7.4 miles long, and let's see if we can keep the good times rolling. However, before we keep them rolling, let's make sure we haven't gotten too much damage. Look at this. Bodywork, brakes, and springs. Makes sense. We've been holding a lot of high speeds over some of these jumps, and I think because of the high speeds and the consistency of the bumps, we're going to go ahead and fix the springs and the bodywork and just let the brakes be a little worn out. We only have to hit the brakes a couple times every stage, so it kind of makes the most sense to just have some brakes that aren't as good for one more set of stages. Now, let's go ahead and load in, see if that doesn't bite us in the ass, and let's get ready for another 7-miler. Can we keep it together for the whole time? Let's see.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go.
And as always, dump our clutch as the lights go down and just send it through here. And you see a 6 right into 150 right off the rip. This is going to be a pretty high speed start to this particular stage. Keep middle over jump into 4 left, tightens over crest. So what we're going to do here is come over this jump and then give the tap to the brakes, because we heard that 4 tightens, so we want to make sure we slow it down just enough. And then again, right back into a 6 call, into 50, which means we've got free space. Keep right over crest into 3 long, so just like that, we're going to keep a little bit towards the right, slow it down for this 3 right, make sure we've got it, and then power out of it when we know we've made it. And then again, into the 690, into 5 left, into 6 right, opens 100. Very high speed section here. Utilize the snowbank a little bit to get the car turned around. Wouldn't recommend that all the time, but sometimes it does help you correct your course if you just kind of love tap those snowbanks in the opposite direction. And now 6 left over crest 80. We've got speed once again, tight 6 right into 6 left, slow 50, downhill, turn 1 left. Now, those slow calls are always important. Came in a little early here. I slowed down kind of preemptively. We're going to have very little speed going through this 1 left, but it might have been necessary because this snow has no grip. And now, once again, 3 right 70. Once we cleared this, we've got a 6 left over crest tightens 3, so don't get too excited. Keep your speed up and make sure you slow down once again for the 3 left. We're going to make sure we just kind of let off the gas here. Once we know we've made it, it's floor it again. And 6 right over jump 100. I did not angle the car correctly. As you see, I went over it straight when it was a 6 right, and because of that, I kind of eat a lot of that snowbank there. Might have gotten quite a bit of damage to the body there because I was pretty deep in that snowbank, and that is why it's important to listen to the calls that come before the jump. And once again, 6 right over crest, tightens 4. So we hear that 6 right into 3 left, and that's why that caution came, because we've got to slow down immediately, make sure that we get that corner, hug the inside of the track, 5 right tightens 3, and we're going to be right there for it. There's the 3 that he was talking about, slide it around that corner, into the 3 left, 6 right, and 6 left. We hear the consecutive 6s, whoops, and we know that we are going to have a lot of speed going through this section. Once again, 6 caution over jump into 2 right, angle yourself correctly, you know the 2 right's coming, position yourself accordingly, slow the car down, and make sure that you get that. And just like that, we have made that corner. You saw a little bit of the handbrake touch there to swing that rear end around. Sometimes you got to do that in these front-wheel drive cars, but other than that, not doing too bad on this particular stage. We've still got a long ways to go. 6 right, very long. Tightens 4. Make sure we listen to that. We know it's going to go tighter here, and there it is. And to the 3 left. Make sure you tap the brakes just a little bit. Make that corner into 6 right, turn 4 left, and again, very, very sudden change of directions on these stages, but they're just high speed enough to keep your momentum up if you chain them together correctly, and I believe that's why we're doing better than this low difficulty AI at the moment, because they're taking all of these corners like an individual corner, when ideally you want to link them together and keep as much momentum as you can as possible, that is. And just like that, we already have a 42-second difference. And we've still got quite a few ways to go. Well, here we go at the end of this very high-speed section. We heard that 3 left call. Tap the brake, shift it down into 3rd. Make sure you made it and floored out of it into a 5 right over crush 30. And once again, high-speed sections into a 4 left 50. Slow it down just a little bit. Send it around the corner. Catch the oversteer because it's front-wheel drive. 4 right, tightens 3. Make sure you position yourself accordingly, and then it tightens 3 right there. And then pick the speed right back up again into a 4 right, tightens 50 into 2 left. So make sure we lose quite a bit of momentum here. Catch yourself for it. Here's that 2 left coming up right now. Could have carried much more speed through that, but sometimes those sudden changes from something like a 4 to a 2 kind of make you a little nervous. Want to make sure you you reduce speed enough, because you'd rather take the corner slow than send it off the track. Just like that. Exactly what happens when you don't respect the calls and the shorter numbers. You end up eating a snowbank. Might have messed up our alignment there, but we'll see what happens. Still up almost a minute at this point of the stage. And we have consecutive 6 calls. We know we're going to get our speed up here into another 6 left after this jump. Catch air, correct yourself when you land. Very, very consecutive 6 calls here. Our speed is definitely getting faster into the 4 right. Love tap the brake, downshift into 3rd, swing it around the corner. And just like that, we're back on our way into the high-speed section. This 4 right isn't really going to be that intimidating as we kept our speed down, and just like that, we are back foot to the floor. 6 left over junction into 5 right. Not even going to let off the gas, most likely. Just kidding, we do. But we got through that corner into a 6 left over crest. It's a 3 right long, tightens. Make sure you slow it down, shift into 3rd. Actually go down into 2nd here because I heard the 2 left very long, and it tightens. So we know a little bit of a slower section coming up here. Make sure you get the car slowed down. Using a lot of handbrake in the entry of these corners because in the snow, the car wants to understeer bad. But we've gotten used to how to combat that as the season's gone on, and it looks like we're navigating it pretty well for the most part, keeping ourselves in the middle of the stage here as the slight uphill has just rendered our acceleration useless. I am ragging 3rd gear out right now, just trying to get some sort of speed in the car. Then you see we're going to downshift once again because the car has no power. It's just kind of fighting this uphill right now. These 5 rights are going to be foot to the floor because we're only going about, I would believe, about 55 miles an hour. I don't know kilometers per hour in the top of my head, but we're going slow by rally standards. But we're finally going to get some speed back up here, and just like that, slow it down for a 4 right over crest. We saw that, threw it in early. Make sure we land that. 6 right caution, tightens into 4 left long, tightens over dip. There it is, 4 left, there's the dip, and there it tightens right into a 3 right. Make sure the car has lost its momentum so you can swing it in there. 6 left, tightens 2. So as the entry to this corner is a 6, you're going to see it change quite a bit as the corner changes. Great call by our co-driver. We ended up navigating that pretty well. And once again, back to consecutive 6 calls into 6 left. Extra long. We're going to be foot to the floor for at least a little bit here. Now up a minute 17 in our competition. Massive gap. Tightens 3 right, tightens narrow. That's a scary call. You want to make sure you lose your momentum here so you don't smack a wall. And tightens narrow, indeed it does. Very little room for the car here. And once again, navigate that decently. 4 left over crest. Watch for it. Understeer a little bit into the snowbank, but it doesn't bite back too bad. There's the 4 left over crest. We knew it was coming, so we positioned the car correctly. And those corners can be scary if you don't listen. Those over crest or early calls can be fantastic. You can nail them, and terrible if you don't. And it looks like we're doing okay at the moment in this mid-speed section. 4 right tightens, 2 left, and that's why we got that caution, because it's going to be a 4 right. Immediately tightens into a tighter left. Looks like we got that okay. 3 right, open 6 over crest, so once we have our initial angle, we can just power out of it into a 3 left long 50, into 3 right. So a lot of S sections on these back roads, I've noticed. It's always a left into a right, into a left into a right. It's the exact opposite of NASCAR out here. But look at this, 6 left, keep middle, over jumps, into 6 right, over crest, into 3 left long. And what did I say about as soon as you get the momentum up, they're going to throw a 3 at you? Sweden is all about the 3s, apparently. and didn't gain that much time in that last sector. We're only up a minute 23 right now. 3 right over 70. 5 right long, a little bit of gap and calls there, but it looks like we're nearing the end here. And once again, high-speed sections slow it down into a 3 left. They're going to try and catch you lacking, and you have to listen to it every time because you only need to mess up once to smack a tree. But it looks like we're doing okay, kept our composure through this very long stage, and we just have this tiny little mid-speed section to finish it off. One more time, 5 right 50, keep right over crest 30. And we should see the finish line very soon here. Got a 3 right over dip into 6 left, so we're going to tap the brakes, send it in, and then we know the corner is going to open up into something very, very shallow. Into 4 right, into 6 left past junction, tightens 4. Very long, tightens 3, so get yourself ready for a corner that is deceiving, and here it's going to tighten right around this bend. And there are the finish line signs right there, and we see them out in the distance. It's going to be pedal to the metal over 4 left. It does not mean anything to us because we have won the stage by a minute and a half. Absolute dominance here in Sweden. IKEA did not know what to do when the American came to town. Just kidding. Not going to get too hyped until I do this in a car that's much faster and difficult to control, but all jokes aside, great performance from us. Obviously, we won that stage by quite a big margin, and let's go ahead and look at the times here as we get to the end of the stage. And if you'll notice something, Jay King is nowhere to be found. Did not notice this at the time of recording, but it would appear that Jay King let the pressure get to his head and absolutely sent it into a tree in the middle of the stage, disqualifying him from the event, meaning that we, should we win this, will get a 30-point swing on our championship rival. I felt like that was a fast stage, so I checked the global leaderboards, and as you saw, I was about 6,000th overall. Not entirely impressive, but it is my first time ever doing that stage, so I'm going to hold that with a little bit of pride. Last stage of the rally here, 3.23 miles. Don't even try to catch me trying to pronounce a stage name, but it is at night. Were we born in the darkness, or will we be molded by it? Let's find out. Locking in one last time. Let's let the lights go down.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go.
Lights go down, dump the clutch, send it into the straight. We've got a 50 into 6 right long over crest, tightens, so we've got a pretty fast start once again. 70 over bump 6 left, extra long. You heard the importance of that call. So we're going to maintain high speed through this corner, but we should be able to floor it the entire time because it is still a 6. Into 6 right, into 6 left, opens extra long. Very high speed sweeping section here at the start of this rally in the darkness. Don't let your lack of vision get to you. The calls are always going to be the same. The track is going to come the same no matter what. And just like that, we are listening to the calls. We are sending it over these ridges, and you see the speed that we are carrying through this very tight section. Caution 40, tightens 3, or 3 right tightens that is. So we're going to hit the brakes for this 3. Make sure we get it slowed in, keep enough momentum. 6 over 70. And just like that, back into the high speed. 6 right tightens, 4 over crest. Not going to slow down too much until you hear that 3 left, so we're going to grab a bunch of handbrake, save the car. We went completely sideways there. Got a little too excited when I heard that 3 left call, but we kept it on the track, kept it out of the snowbank, and probably got a cool clip for whoever was watching that on the sidelines, but not the fastest way to take that. You want to avoid that if possible. And let's gather our bearings here after this 3 left into 6 right, tightens 4. We've got the calls back on our mind now. Tightens 5 right. And just like this, we are back in our rhythm. 5 left, extra long, 200. Quite the gap of no instructions. Put your foot to the floor and gain as much speed as possible. Keep middle over big jump. Let's see how much we really send it here. We hear 100 at the end of the jump, so we know we've got space on the landing. Quite the air there. Would have been a little bit more fun to watch in a car that didn't top out 96 miles an hour, but nonetheless, we are hauling. Already up 18 seconds on the lead. It looks like if Jay King isn't here, there's nobody to fight with us. And look at this. 6 right, 3 left, 3 right. As soon as you get excited, it throws 3 at you, man. I'm going to investigate this because I think they're doing this on purpose. Don't listen to that 3 left fantastically. Didn't slow down left. Thankfully, the snowbank wasn't too unforgiving. And now we've got a turn 4 right. Opens 70. So find your initial angle as if it's a 4 and then send it out of the corner. Those open calls in stage rallies kind of allow you to take the corner like you would asphalt racing or track racing, where you go, out, in, out, find your angle, send it as soon as you apex. You can maintain a lot of speed through those corners. Little bit of a boring section there, kind of capped off by a jump, and now we've got a 6 right into 6 left long. Get your speed up, keep right over 60, 3 left past junction. Look at this again, man. I know y'all see the patterns. As soon as they give us consecutive sixes, they're going to throw a 3 left at us. I don't know why. Here we go. For the end of this stage here, we'll see if we can stay high speed the entire time. 6 right into 6 left long over crest. Keep right over 150. We're going to get a lot of speed in this section here. Kiss the snowbank. You saw the vibration on the screen. That was a heavy impact. Luckily, I don't think we got a flat or anything. And let's just make sure we can finish. We got the Swedish flag above us, the finish line below us, and let's just keep the foot to the floor and send it over the finish line to bring home a 41-second stage victory. Absolute dominance this weekend yet again.
I can't believe it. We're the champions.
You can't believe we're the champions. And honestly, going into this weekend, neither can I. I would have thought to have been lucky to finish, let alone win by almost 2 minutes. I mean, yikes. Oh, actually, we won by almost 3 minutes. That's crazy. Yeah, you can hear the surprise in my voice. 3,000th in the world for that stage. That is also my first time on the stage. Now, 3,000th out of how many people play this game is okay, but then you see a 26-second gap, and you think, my lord, some people really play this game. Not going to give those guys any hate, because I wish I could be there one day. And look at this. Top step of the podium in Sweden. Who would have thunk it? Not me. And edging out the gap on Jay King as he grabs a DNF and we grab another first place trophy. $55,000 for the team. And look at this, another successful weekend. First place in Sweden, first place in Scotland, first place in Argentina, and first place in Sweden. And up next, the good old USA. If we don't take home a victory in our hometown, we might as well give it up. And look at that. 39-point gap to Jay King. We haven't mathematically won the championship yet, but it is looking good going into the final 2 rallies. And on that note, I would like to say thank you so much for tuning in, guys. As always, if you're enjoying the content, if you're enjoying the series, feel free to heel toe that like and subscribe combo. And if you guys have any questions about Rally in general, or maybe you want to make a recommendation for the no commentary videos that I do as far as a car track combo, let me know down below. I love interacting with you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see y'all in the next one.